All right, welcome back to Soda City Live, an upcoming benefit concert to help to aid nonprofit Living Wright Foundation in their efforts to eliminate food insecurity here in the Midlands. They're bringing in a performer all the way from New Orleans with roots right here in South Carolina for a fun night of partying with a purpose. And joining me today with more from the Living Wright Foundation, Foundation Director Cecilia Lucas Stucker, and the President of the Foundation, Bob Percival. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
All right, this sounds like it's going to be a pretty fun night. We got something going on here. We got a performer coming in from New Orleans. That should be a great time.
She's a fantastic performer. She was the house band leader for our Blue Martini when we owned the Blue Martini, my father Dupree and I. 12 years ago, and started in jazz, and now she does all sorts of music. She's a singer, songwriter, producer, vocalist. She's unbelievable. So, and hors d'oeuvres, full bar, and it's going to be a great time at 300 Senate at Senate's End.
Okay. Well, and that's the point, a great time. We party with a purpose. Our board member, Vivian Clark Armstead, who's here in the studio with us, she is the one who coined that term, and I love it because the idea is we celebrate the good works that we do, and our foundation is all about good works.
That's fantastic. The Living Wright Foundation, you guys are working to battle food insecurity, which is a big problem here in the Midlands.
We have 35 food deserts within 10 miles of where you sit, which is outrageous. And what that means is primarily there's not a grocery store accessible. Right. But you think, oh, but there's a Publix. Yes, but some people can't access the price points of Publix, or they don't have a vehicle in the home to get to the Publix, and the bus doesn't get there. So we want to not only provide fresh produce for these folks, but we want to generally teach people about permaculture. And permaculture is essentially organic gardening, farming, integrating food into your landscape. And so we not only want to help combat this issue of fresh organic produce, but we want to bring people down to enjoy Senate's End. Senate's End is in downtown Columbia in the Congaree River Basin. It's like an oasis in the middle of downtown. We have bald eagles, we have coyotes, we have deer, we have all the wildlife, all the birds. We have bees. We're helping to rehabilitate the bee population. Wow. It's a phenomenal thing. And we encourage folks to come down to visit, take workshops, but also come down and party with a purpose.
That's great. And give us an idea when this is going on. It's going on this week?
This Saturday night, 6:30 start time, 6:30 to 9:30. And 300 Senate is one of the 4 buildings. Beautiful place that overlooks the river and an outside deck, and very right next to the farm at Senate's End, where Cecilia, as she described, is the first farm for the Living Wright Foundation.
Wow, that's great. And so when you're talking about teaching people to go ahead and integrate farming into their landscapes, you're talking about having like a garden in the backyard or just something, where people can...
Edible landscaping. Yeah. So our workshops include composting, companion planting, beekeeping, infusions. We have an amazing Lumbee woman, Angela Lockhart Queen. She's teaching us all about infusion of herbs. We have Riverbanks Botanical Gardens. They're coming over to teach us about native species. And so we want to make sure we destigmatize for folks what it's like to grow anything, but especially food. And so we demonstrate at all scales what it looks like to integrate food into your landscape. So you have decorative planters on your front porch. You have a windowsill in your kitchen.
Yeah.
We can do that. You've got plenty of space. We can integrate perennials and lettuce.
Oh,
all as well.
Amazing, amazing. And it's easier than people think, you know?
Exactly.
And you guys teach them. Should be a great event coming up this weekend. Thanks for all you do to battle food insecurity in our community. There's the information for us. Living Wright Foundation's benefit concert happening this Saturday, 300 at Senate's End. From 6:30 until 9:30, it's $75 per person, but you can get a whole table if you got a group of people that want to come out, $600 per table. You can visit sodacitylive.com for more information. Thank you both for coming out. We appreciate it.